Yeah, but they must have been good. They must have been good, you know. So that's crazy to me for now to think you were just a few months in the game. And you're thinking I'm going to get these out there. It's wild, but it must have been quite the ride to put those out and see them. You know, even if you're selling a few at first at gigs and all that kind of stuff, and people start to get back to you, and to, like you said, to get on Stern from your own produced albums in the
Carl,
early 80s.
the story is really not believable. We're doing shows on a Tuesday night in a restaurant. And I said to my girlfriend at the time, I said, you know, they laugh at every single joke I tell. I should make an album. And she says, so make an album. So I borrowed $100 from 15 different people. And that's how I put out an album. And it was a whole magical thing. And the stories of just selling that album, I got a whole book right there. The stories that you hear 20, 30, 40 years later. You know, I did a show like a couple months ago where a guy came up and he said, look at this. And he showed me a copy of Going Ape, which was my second comedy LP. And it signed, congratulations. He said, you gave this to me for free at my bachelor party 35 years ago. And he says, and these are my sons. And he's got 3 kids in their 30s. And I did his bachelor party. I mean, like all of a sudden, the time span is like, Jesus Christ. That all boils down to, I'm really old, Carl. That's what...
Yeah, but it's amazing. Listen, you're still alive and kicking, and that's all good. But you're about the same age as my dad, I think. But it's amazing for something like that to come full circle as well and hit you again like 30 years later to see it.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. You know, and it was nice karma. You know, here I got the guy is giving birth to paying customers.